Hey everybody, Mike here. So I've had a bunch of people reaching out through Facebook and email telling me more about their businesses, their industry, and specifically asking for help around a specific topic when it comes to lead generation and monetization. So I wanted to shoot this quick video for you real fast to simply show you what is working for me. So I'm logged in to my Graphly account, which is attached to my shopping cart. It's basically my dashboard. And as you can see, I just wanted to use this as an example. This was a 1 week period a couple of months ago. This was for a copywriting course that we produced. And we did about $377,000 in revenue in a week from Thursday to Thursday. So not a bad week at work, if you will. So that was without any affiliates, without advertising, or without outside traffic. So how do you do that? How do you make over 370 grand in a week without any of those things? Well, it was pretty simple. We have built up a fairly large email list over the years, and I simply sent out 7 emails to my readers telling them about the course, and this is how much we made as a result of that. So what most people don't get is that an email list is the modern day version of a retail distribution network. If you have a product that you would like to sell, there's no longer a need to get it into a retail store or to buy television ads or radio ads or whatever it may be. You can simply send an email to your readers, and that's your distribution network. Now, unfortunately, most new entrepreneurs haven't figured out how to build a large email list quickly. When it comes to getting traffic and building a list, there's really 2 ways to do it. There's the amateur way, and then there's the professional way. So I define the amateur methodology as someone trying to build their list by posting to their social media feeds or writing blog posts, frankly, that nobody will ever read. And if they do, they might get 1 or 2, maybe 3 new subscribers a day to their email list, which doesn't do you any good. You can definitely not produce results like this. So lots of effort, very little return on that effort. Now, on the other hand, professionals advertise. They buy their traffic and put their products in front of the right audience at scale. So this is how my company produces over 700 email subscribers per day. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Well, Mike, advertising sounds great, but it also sounds really expensive. I'm just starting out here. Well, actually, the opposite is true. We don't spend a dime out of pocket for our ads. And in fact, the more we advertise, the more revenue we make. So at the end of the day, 100% of our marketing ends up being completely paid for by our customers. So it really doesn't have to cost you anything. And that is the big secret that separates entrepreneurs who are struggling and those who have 7 or 8 figure businesses. This is exactly how, over the past 10 years, I've managed to build 2 companies from scratch to more than $25 million in revenue each, and my email list, which sits at about 400,000 active subscribers at the moment. So if you would like to pursue the professional strategy, which is the way that I'll just call this instead of the amateur way, I'm going to be holding a free training webinar that's going to dive into this in much more detail for you guys later today. We're going to go over a couple things. First and foremost, why building your list is the single most valuable asset that you can own. I consider my list my entire business. If my list goes away, my business goes away. If I have my list, I'm always in business. And the same is true for you and yours as well. So I'm going to go over that with you. I'm going to show you exactly how we add over 700 new subscribers to our list each day so that you can do the same. And I'm going to show you how to monetize the list that you're building so that you don't have to pay out of pocket for advertising. In fact, the example that I'm going to show you is a business that I launched a couple of years ago from scratch, and we produced a residual monthly income of about $85,000 within 90 days. That's recurring revenue. And then finally, I'm going to show you the tools and resources that I use to build my list. So I'm going to show you the email service provider that I use to send out all of our broadcasts on a weekly basis, what software I use to measure inbox rates to make sure our emails are actually hitting the inbox rather than going to spam or junk. And I'm going to show you the software that you will use to build our email capture pages so that we can actually have people opt into our email lists in return for something really valuable that will hopefully improve their lives in some way. And we'll go into that entire philosophy as well. So if this is a skill set that you would love to learn, specifically how to build a large audience and email list quickly, this is your chance. And I will tell you this, it's going to be a very detailed training session with total transparency. So you're literally going to leave with a full understanding of the entire process. I'm not going to sit here and say, all right, here's secret number 1, 2, and 3, you've got to, buy my stuff to get number 3. That's not what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to be showing you everything from A to Z. I'm going to be walking you through my entire business model. I'm actually going to show you my ads. I'm going to show you all of my conversion numbers, and I'm going to teach you how to apply this marketing strategy to your business in whatever industry you're in. The next session that I'm going to hold is going to be later today, so you can click here to register if it's not too late. And hopefully I'll see you in the class. I know it will be frankly, pretty revolutionary for most of you and will transform the way that you do business. So I hope you enjoyed this little insight, and I'll see you on the webinar later today.